Welcome to the technical training for Supervisor Actions from Casework and Recovery Planning. This is the fourth in a series of technical trainings for our updated CAS Portal. We're going to walk through the technical steps around reviews and approvals, multi-tab searches, those things that supervisors are most going to need. Please note that you will need to use the full version of CAS for supervisory actions. So one of the things, of course, that we need to do as a supervisor is to identify what cases need review. We need to know how that happens. What is the flag? How does that get marked as review? And we need to check off the checkbox and insert any review notes necessary to document that we have indeed completed a review. So let's go have a look. Here we pulled up a case that was previously entered, and we'll go to the last tab, Case Review. This one, as you can see, says Perform Supervisor Reviews and Approvals. The case status at present is open. The initial review has been completed, and we'll just pretend that the follow-up is complete. The client has said they are ready to move on their own without assistance in their recovery, and the caseworker has set this flag to review. So we'll save that. Now, how do we find those cases that need review? Well, we're going to need to go to the Search tab. Right up here. And again, the Search tab has 3 tabs of its own, including Case Search, Qualifications, and Approvals, so that we can do multi-tab searches around a variety of parameters. In this case, we are going to look for the cases in our area that need review. So that's the case status. So let's look at review. If you need to, you certainly can put in a specific date. Perhaps it would be after a particular date if you are looking for something in particular. Let's go ahead and search and see if our case comes up. There he is, Johnson Brad. So these are all the cases. There's 18 records in here. Some supervisor needs to get busy. Okay, so of course in our reviews, we're going to check using the new job tool, the Casework Supervisor Checklist, and it will help you through doing those initial reviews as well as final reviews. And that's one of the new job tools. So assuming that we have followed that and we have reviewed all the elements of the case that we need to, and we are ready to say that this case indeed is ready to close. The CAC has been deactivated. The client has said they are done spending, that they are ready to move forward on their own. And so we will say final review completed here. We would put any appropriate notes in this box over here. And we can go ahead and close that case. And we've just reviewed and closed that case. Using the job tools for case review, a couple of notes. Every case is to be reviewed within 72 hours of the case creation, including service-only cases. Refer to the Casework Supervisor Review job tool for those checklists, the initial and the final. If an incorrect event is attached to the case, the Caseworker Supervisor Review job tool includes instructions for correcting and documenting that correction. And final note, this is a casework review. Items that are checked in the fiscal review are not included. We also have some new tools to be able to assign cases to individual caseworkers. There is also a field for health services or disaster mental health approver. the person who is approving assistance to a client. And then there is the recording of RDO exceptions. Regional disaster officers may approve exceptions to either the qualification requirements to assist clients in unusual situations. They have to follow the RDO exception job tool, and that exception is documented in CAS 2.0. So let's see where that is. So here we are at the follow-up tab. And here's where we can assign a caseworker. Just enter the name of the person that you want to assign this to, hit search. It will look at everyone who has CAS privileges and will assign them to this case. That could be very helpful. The HSDMH approver is down here in the enter exceptions next to the RDO. And this is where, right in this block here, where you would put down the name of the person who was approving health services or disaster mental health services. And so that is right next to the RDO, the exceptions. It's in this section under case review. To use the updated CAS portal, you need to be familiar with CAS 2.0. You need to have completed the Casework Fundamentals course and the DCA Fundamentals course. Supervisors should also have completed the DCA Management course. And of course, you'll want to have reviewed all of the updated job tools. If you need help accessing any of these things, please reach out to your supervisor. How do you get to the updated CAS portal? It's easy. You just log in as you normally would to your division's CAS portal. The updated portal will automatically be available to you as of September 30th, 2015. Your permissions stay the same. It's easy. Getting help. If you have program questions, you should reach out to your supervisor, your DPM, or RDO. And of course, there are lots of resources for you in the casework and recovery planning job tools and the standards and procedures. For CAS technical issues, check the blue tabs at the top of the CAS page to check for training, support, and knowledge base. If you have a ticket you'd like to submit to the IT desk, that is also available. And you can check that training page for updated trainings. Thank you for your time.